So I wanted to drop in tonight and just share a few things that have been on my mind in regards to the return to a simpler way of life. And right now through this crisis and through everything we've been dealing with, we've really got to understand we've really had the opportunity to understand the shadow of humanity and the ways in which we've been living out of balance with ourselves and also in relation to nature and to our fellow brothers and sisters. And this right now is such a pivotal moment. Such a pivotal moment. We are at a crossroads with a grand opportunity in front of us to really change the ways we've been living before everything hit. And so, what I'm really getting at is that we've developed this really individualistic type of culture where it's every person for themselves, every man for himself. And we've lost this notion of connection, of community, of coming together. And really, at the heart, at the root of humanity is community. We are a community driven species. Yet we've lost that in this uh, age of convenience, this age of consumerism. We take, but yet we don't give. We take from the earth, we take from each other, and we often just think about ourselves. When we have this opportunity right now to step up and to really deepen our relationship not only with ourselves but with others and come together to create more sustainable ways of living, more simplistic ways of living. We've really made a lot of things complex. And yes, we have the modern day conveniences of technology and the ability to travel around the globe. And there's really some wonderful advances that we've made. But at the same time, at what cost? At what cost has that had on us? And really, how I started thinking about this was this morning I was walking. I the past few days I've been really enjoying my morning walks of getting up, doing a little breath work, a little yoga, and then taking a stroll. The sun is still coming up, the birds are just waking up, the squirrels, the rabbits, and it's just really nice to take in the fresh morning air and just listen to nature and nature's rhythms. And it reminded me of the times when I would walk down my village road in Tanzania, a dirt road, and just wander and meander through all the different paths. And the beautiful thing about that experience was not only the connection with nature, but the connection with other humans, with people living in that village. I couldn't walk 1 mile without probably saying hi to 50 or 60 different people, without people coming up to me, inviting me in. Karibu in Swahili, welcome, come in. Or Nakuja, come. People wanted to know you, they wanted to be with you, they wanted to share a meal with you, they wanted to give to you. And that was the really first immersion I've ever had living in a village, living as the way we used to live. The root of humanity is community. And so this opportunity right now that we have is really incredible in so many ways. And that's why, not only talking about the idea of deepening the relationship with ourselves, deepening our own awareness, that's the first step. Because once we deepen our awareness, we can then see the bigger picture of what's been going on, how we've been living out of balance, and now take the necessary steps to get back to um, a life of simplicity. It doesn't mean you have to throw out the technology or make any crazy radical changes, but it's ideas of living. And it's almost like this manifesto that we write of how we want to create these communities, how we want to create deeper connections with people. And I really see that over the next decade, there's going to be a lot of shifts. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be happening in the collective sphere. I think this is the first of many different major events that we're going to see because we're going through a very large and intense awakening. People are waking up. You know, we've been in a slumber for a long fucking time, a long time. And it's the only way for us to really come into balance and harmony with ourselves, with others, and with the earth is to wake up to our true selves and embody that true self fully and connect with our hearts. So I'm optimistic. I'm feeling really good about what's coming, but at the same time, it's also really just really tapping in deeper with ourselves. And I feel like if we can get to that place and we can do that, um, we're going to see some incredible things taking place on this planet, and it'll be better for all of us. So why not? So that's all I had tonight. But I look forward to doing just more of these shares and sharing my experiences, some of the things that I've been contemplating and reflecting on, and um, would love to hear from you as well. Some of the things you might be going through, and we're all in this together. Take care.